I spent too many months checking the weather pane, cursing the clouds and the sound of the rain, fixing the shingles that your anger blew loose, tied to the wreckage by a tight, heavy noose. I was so bitter at the lightning you threw, at the total destruction of the world that I knew. But looking at the garden from the window today, the mud is all settled and the debris is gray. The thunder was loud and the damage was real. It took every ounce of my spirit to heal, but a heart can't rebuild if it's clinging to spite and staring at shadows in the middle of the night. Oh, I'm finally forgiving the storm tonight, washing the mud off, stepping into the light. You came like a hurricane, you tore up the floor, you broke every window and unhinged the door. But the air is so clean now that the front is passed through, and I see the horizon in a beautiful blue. It took a long time to admit what I know. Forgiving the storm is how I let you go. There are scars on the oak tree where the branches were torn, a primitive roadmap of the night you were born into, a monster of wind and of rain that left me to navigate a civilized pain. But the grass is growing greener where the floodwater sat, bringing life to the soil that we used to flat. You didn't mean to destroy me, you were just wild and blind, and I was the structure that you left far behind. If I keep on hating the wind and the sky, I'll spend my whole life asking a desperate why. So I'm dropping the charges, I'm clearing the slate, stepping out of the shadow of a self-made hate. You were just nature, running out of control, and I am the survivor who is finally whole. Puddles are drying, the roof doesn't leak. The first quiet morning of a peaceful week. No thunder in the distance, no wind in the trees, just a broken-hearted lover, finally at ease, forgiving the storm and welcoming the sun. The sunset bleeds its final violet stream across the ocean line we used to trace. I hold my breath because my heart is weak, remembering the warmth of your embrace. We were a sparkler burning in the dark, a sudden flash of brilliant, blinding light. We left a beautiful momentary mark before we dissolved back into the night. We tried to freeze the clock when faded to a ghostly brown. It only takes a single fleeting look to bring my fragile kingdom tumbling down. You were a shooting star across my sky, a stunning streak of magic in the cold. I never got to ask the reasons why something so perfect could so fast grow old. We tried to freeze the clock when it was gold, to find a handle we could permanently hold. But time is water slipping through the hand, and empires crumble when they're built on sand. And they were just ephemeral moments in the gray, beautiful flashes that were never meant to stay. A breath upon the glass, a footprint in the snow, a sudden summer breeze that forces you to go. We built a lifetime out of things that couldn't last, and now I'm trapped inside the shadows of the past, reaching out wide for what slipped right through our view. Ephemeral moments of me loving you. Why does the sweetest taste leave the deepest ache? Why does the finest glass always have to break? I give up all my steady, quiet years to have you back for just a second of these tears, to hold the illusion before it turns to dust, and feel the weight of our short-lived trust. 'Cause they were just ephemeral moments in the gray, beautiful flashes that were never meant to stay. A breath upon the glass, a footprint in the snow, a sudden summer breeze that forces you to go. We built a lifetime out of things that couldn't last, and now I'm trapped inside the shadows of the past, reaching out wide for what slipped right through our view. Ephemeral moments of me loving you. The light is gone, the stars recede. I whisper to the dark the comfort that I need. A fading spark inside the cold night air. Ephemeral moments that left me standing there. I walked into the bedroom just to hang up my coat, and found a space so wide it caught in my throat. The left side of the closet is a hollowed out cave, a quiet little monument to the love we couldn't save. No more floral patterns tangled up with my plaid, no more denim jackets that you stole when you were sad. Just a dozen plastic hangers clicking in a row, like skeletal reminders that you chose to let me go. The dust is already settling on the bare wooden floor, where your boots used to sit right inside of the door. It's a strange kind of physics, how a few feet of space can hold stretching inside. It's a hollowed out kingdom made of cedar and pine, a physical boundary where your life met mine. My heart is unraveled, the threads are all loose, and I'm trapped in the closet with the empty wardrobe blues. I found a single bobby pin dropped in the back, and a stray silver button on the shoe hanging rack. I held it to my chest like a prize or a sin, wondering exactly where the tearing crept in. The room still smells vaguely of your jasmine perfume, lingering like smoke in a deserted ballroom. You packed up your history in 3 cardboard boxes, leaving me behind with the cold winter foxes. Should I buy some new clothes just to fill up the blank, to cover the damage as the ship slowly sank? No, it's sweater won't fix what is broken and bare, and a jacket can't replace the way you used to stand there. It's a visual sentence, a permanent scar, a geometric proof of how lonely we are. The empty wardrobe blues. The hangers are swinging, soft hollow sound as the wind from the window stirs the dust on the ground. Nothing left to fold, nothing left to divide, just an empty compartment where a lover used to hide. Empty wardrobe blues, and a room full of room. I walk past the kitchen and I swear that I heard the ghost of your laughter at some silly word. I turned around quickly, but the tiles were just cold, staring at a kitchen that's starting to mold. I went to the bedroom and the silence was loud, like the heavy weight of a thunderstorm cloud. Every floorboard I step on has something to say, remembering the person who packed up today. This house was a sanctuary when you were near, but the walls are replaying everything I fear. I'm trapped in a loop of the things that we said, a million old memories stuck stop. I found your old sneakers left by the front door, and the sound of your keys hitting the hardwood floor rang out in the stillness, so sharp and so clear that I reached out my hand just to find you weren't here. It's a cruel kind of science, the acoustics of grief, where a phantom vibration can destroy belief. The structure's empty, the lease is all done, but the sound waves of us haven't faded or run. Did you leave them on purpose so I wouldn't forget these acoustic bruises of heavy regret? Or is this just what happens when a kingdom falls down and the noise of the wreckage stays trapped in the town? I need some acoustic foam for my chest to quiet the screaming so my spirit can rest. Just won't stop. The front door clicks shut, but nobody's there. Just the heavy vibration of the cold evening air. A fading reverb, a dying delay, as the sound of your name slowly drifts too far away. Echoes in the hallway, finally turning to silence. The hallway is quiet, the shadows are long, the radio's humming a forgotten song. I walk past the corner where you used to stand, with a smile on your face and a glass in your hand. Now the frame is still hanging right there on the wall, but the colors are fading and the night starts to fall. I reach out a hand, but I draw it back fast, 'cause it hurts to remember how long we could last. And there's dust on your portrait, a blur in the glass, a bittersweet token of things in the past. I'm still holding on to the ghost of your touch, while the memories fade there. I need it so much. Every particle settled is a portrait won't wash away. I remember the morning we laughed in the sun. We swore to the stars we were always the one. Now I sit in the kitchen and stare at the floor while the wind traces patterns right under the door. I could take a soft cloth and just wipe it all clean, bring back the brightest eyes I've ever seen. But I'm scared if I touch it, the magic will die, and I'll just be left with another goodbye. 'Cause there's dust on your portrait, a blur in the glass, a bittersweet token of things in the past. I'm still holding on to the ghost of your touch, while the memories fade that I needed so much. Every particle settled is a day since you left, leaving me lonely, of your love bereft. Yeah, the silver is tarnished, the edges are gray, and the dust on your portrait won't wash away. Time is a thief moving slow through the room, turning our garden to winter too soon. I should probably move it or take it all down, but you're the only anchor I have in this town. Oh, there's dust on your portrait, a blur in the glass, a beautiful nightmare of things in the past. I'm still holding on to the ghost of your touch. God, I still love you a little too much. Every particle settled is a day since you left, leaving me broken, of your love bereft. Yeah, the silver is tarnished, the edges are gray, and the dust on your portrait won't wash away. Just a little more dust on the frame, I still whisper your name in the dark, in the gray, where the dust on your portrait stays. The dashboard clock is glowing a bitter shade of blue. It's 3 a.m., the highway's wet, and I am missing you. The taillights of the semi-truck ahead begin to fade as the world dissolves into the trap that we deliberately made. I'm griping the steering wheel until my knuckles turn to white, trying to navigate the wreckage of our final biting fight. The high beams bounce right back at me, a solid wall of white, as I leave the only city where we ever got it right. You stood under the porch light with your arms across your chest, telling It's a specialized kind of terror when the visibility goes blind, when you can't see the damage that you left so far behind. Did I make a grand mistake when I pulled out of the drive? Is there anything of you in me that's managed to survive? The mist is clinging to the glass like a million tiny tears, a physical manifestation of my deepest, darkest fears. I'm coasting through a ghost world where the structures disappear, realizing that without you the horizon's never clear. Yeah, I'm driving headfirst into the fog tonight, losing every single trace of your beautiful light. I can't look in the rearview mirror, 'cause the past is way too loud, and the future is just swallowed by a heavy, frozen cloud. There are no lights to guide me, no stars to show the way, just the mechanical momentum of a total sharp decay. A broken-hearted traveler on a terrifying law, staring at the absolute end, driving headfirst into the fog. If I slam on the brakes right now, will the greatness clear away? Will I find myself back in the warmth of our yesterday? No, the mist is in my lungs now, and it's settling in my brain. And a heart that drives in blindness is a heart that invites the pain. Oh, look at me driving headfirst into the fog tonight, watching the final expiration of our beautiful light. I can't look in the rearview mirror, 'cause the past is way too loud, and the future is just swallowed by a heavy, frozen cloud. There are no lines to guide me, no stars to show the way, just the mechanical momentum of a total sharp decay. A broken-hearted traveler on a terrifying law, staring at the absolute end, driving headfirst into the fog. The wipers are still pushing, but the window won't get clean. I'm surrounded by the grayest dark that I have ever seen. No headlights in the distance, no signs to speak your name, just a lonely driver and the freezing of the frame. Driving headfirst into the fog. I turn the record player on to track 4. Your melody you love fills up the empty space. I step out slowly onto the living room floor and pull the midnight shadows into my embrace. I place my right hand where waist used to be and hold the open air exactly like a frame. The dust mote stands inside the gold twilight sea as the piano chords softly whisper your name. The neighbors probably think that I've lost my mind, spinning in circles with the love I left behind. But in the dim light, the illusion is so deep. It's the only way to find some peace before I sleep. And I am dancing with ghosts in the center of the room, swirling through the wreckage of our sudden doom. A phantom step to the left, a shadow to the right, trying to make the memory last through the night. Your favorite dress is just a trick of the eyes. The music plays our very last goodbye. Nobody can save me from what hurts the most, left here all alone, just dancing with a ghost. I close my eyes and swear I feel your silk shirt, the fabric sliding smooth beneath my trembling hand, a temporary shield against the heavy hurt, a brief escape from this deserted cold land. We used to sway right here until the morning light, laughing at how the hours beautifully flew. But now I'm stepping through a permanent night, learning how to count the missing beats without you. The neighbors probably think that I've lost my mind, spinning in circles with the love I left behind. But in the dim light, the illusion is so deep. It's the only way to find some peace before I sleep. And I am dancing with ghosts in the center of the room, swirling through the wreckage of our sudden doom. A phantom step to the left, a shadow to the right, trying to make the memory last through the night. Your favorite dress is just a trick of the eyes. The music plays our very last goodbye. Nobody can save me from what hurts the most, left here all alone, just dancing with a ghost. Are you spinning with me in your dreams tonight? to the hardwood floor as the final needle scratches near your bedroom door. The needle lifts, the music dies, the cold reality cuts through my swollen eyes. My arms drop down against my side, just dancing with ghosts where our love went to hide. The neon flicker cuts across the fire escape. The midnight subway rumbles low beneath my feet. The shadows stretch into a cold, familiar shape along the grid lines of this unforgiving street. I watch the yellow cabs go rushing through the rain, 1,000 strangers heading to a million homes, while I am standing at the glass to map my pain inside a city built of skyscraper domes. 8 million people breathing in the crowded air, but not a single soul notices you're not there. The scale of everything just makes me feel so small as I lean my head against the brick drywall. And I've got the concrete jungle blues tonight, breaking down beneath the flashing traffic light. A lonely heart inside a fortress built of stone, where every crowd just makes you feel more all alone. You took your love and left me stranded in the gray, where the iron and the asphalt washed my hopes away. No canopy of green to hide what hurts the most, just a concrete jungle blues, walking with your ghost. I find your initials carved into the wooden bench, right by the fountain where the tourists always stop. The heavy smog is thick enough to make me blanch as another tear begins to slowly drop. blocking me out from where I wanna beautifully be. 8 million people breathing in the crowded air, but not a single soul notices you're not there. The scale of everything just makes me feel so small as I lean my head against the brick drywall. And I've got the concrete jungle blues tonight, breaking down beneath the flashing traffic light. A lonely heart inside a fortress built of stone, where every crowd just makes you feel more all alone. You took your love and left me stranded in the gray, where the iron and the asphalt washed my hopes away. No canopy of green to hide what hurts the most, just a concrete jungle blues, walking with your ghost. They say the city has a pulse, a living beat, but it feels cold and mechanical beneath my feet. A landscape manufactured out of steel and glass that doesn't care how fast I fight as moments pass. I shout your name into the heavy traffic roar, but the sirens drown it out outside your apartment door. Cause I've still got the concrete jungle blues tonight, breaking down beneath the flashing traffic light. A lonely heart inside a fortress built of stone, where every crowd just makes you feel more all alone. You took your love and left me stranded in the gray, where the iron and the asphalt washed my hopes away. No canopy of green to hide what hurts the most, just a concrete jungle blues, walking with your ghost. The lights go dim, the streets clear out. I walk the final blocks inside my heavy doubt. A single shadow on the paving stone, the concrete jungle blues, left here all alone. I walked into the bedroom just to hang up my coat, and found a space so wide it caught in my throat. The left side of the closet is a hollowed out cave, a quiet little monument to the love we couldn't save. No more floral patterns tangled up with my plaid, no more denim jackets that you stole when you were sad. Just a dozen plastic hangers clicking in a row, like skeletal reminders that you chose to let me go. The dust is already settling on the bare wooden floor where your boots used to sit, right inside of the door. It's a strange kind of physics, how a few feet of space can hold all the weight of what time can't erase. Oh, I've got the empty wardrobe blues tonight, staring at the drywall in the dim lamplight. You took your sundresses, your sweaters, and your pride, and left me with the shadows Coffee pin dropped in the back, and a stray silver button on the shoe hanging rack. I held it to my chest like a prize or a sin, wondering exactly where the tearing crept in. The room still smells faintly of your jasmine perfume, lingering like smoke in a deserted ballroom. You packed up your history in 3 cardboard boxes, leaving me behind with the cold winter foxes. Should I buy some new clothes just to fill up the blank, to cover the damage as the ship slowly sank? No, a sweater won't fix what is broken and bare, and a jacket can't replace the way you used to stand there. It's a visual sentence, a permanent scar, a geometric proof of how lonely we are. Your sweaters and your pride, and left me with the shadows that are stretching inside. It's a hollowed out kingdom made of cedar and pine, a physical boundary where your life met mine. My heart is unraveled, the threads are are swinging, a soft hollow sound as the wind from the window stirs the dust on the ground. Nothing left to fold, nothing left to divide, just an empty compartment where a lover used to hide. Empty wardrobe blues, and a room full of room. I drive westward down the open highway track. The dashboard clock is ticking past standard time. I watch the rearview mirror fading down to black, leaving the borders of a world that once was mine. The twilight bleeds a quiet melancholic gold across the empty fields and the rolling plain. I'm running from the heavy memories we hold and driving straight into the cool upcoming rain. The yellow lines are blurring underneath the wheel, a steady rhythm trying to quiet down the ache. The farther that I get, the less I want to feel the crushing gravity of every choice we make. And I am chasing horizons that I'll never reach, trying to find the quiet lessons that you couldn't teach, running from the shadow of your final ghost, right when I'm standing miles away from what I love the most. The sun is slipping down beneath the distant line, taking every hope that you were ever mine. Lost out on a road that stretches far and wide, chasing the horizon with an empty space inside. I pass a diner lit in neon green and red. The travelers are laughing through the window pane. I pull my jacket tight and turn away my head to sudden distance widening inside the quiet spaces where we beautifully were. The yellow lines are blurring underneath the wheel, a steady rhythm trying to quiet down the ache. The farther that I get, the less I want to feel the crushing gravity of every choice we make. And I am chasing horizons that I'll never reach, trying to find the quiet lessons that you couldn't teach, running from the shadow of your final ghost, right when I'm standing miles away from what I love the most. The sun is slipping down beneath the distant line and taking every hope that you were ever mine. Lost out on a road that stretches far and wide, chasing the horizon with an empty space inside. Can you run away from what is built into your skin? Or does the highway loop right back to where you must begin? I press my foot down hard against the metal floor, but speed cannot unlock the locking of your door. I'm fleeing from a heartbreak that I carry in the seat, a permanent passenger to make my loss complete. 'Cause I'm still chasing horizons that I'll never reach, trying to find the quiet lessons that you couldn't teach, running from the shadow of your final ghost, right when I'm standing miles away from what I love the most. The sun is slipping down beneath the distant line, taking every hope that you were ever mine. Lost out on a road that stretches far and wide, chasing the horizon with an empty space inside. The sky goes dark, the stars appear, but your goodbye is still the only thing I hear. The road goes on into the night, chasing horizons. I drive westward down the open highway track. The dashboard clock is ticking past standard time. I watch the rearview mirror fading down to black, leaving the borders of a world that once was mine. The twilight bleeds a quiet melancholic gold across the empty fields and the rolling plain. I'm running from the heavy memories we hold and driving straight into the cool upcoming rain. The yellow lines are blurring underneath the wheel, a steady rhythm trying to quiet down the ache. The farther that I get, the less I wanna feel the crushing gravity of every choice we make. And I am chasing horizons that I'll never reach, trying to find the quiet lessons that you couldn't teach, running from the shadow of your final ghost, right when I'm standard miles away from what I love the most. The sun is slipping down beneath the distant line and taking every hope that you were ever mine. Lost out on a road that stretches far and wide, chasing the horizon with an empty space inside. I pass a diner lit in neon green and red. The travelers are laughing through the window pane. I pull my jacket tight and turn away my head to block the phantom echoes of your sweet see is throwing out a blur, just like the sudden distance widening inside. The quiet space is where we beautifully were. The yellow lines are blurring underneath the wheel, a steady rhythm trying to quiet down the ache. The farther that I get, the less I wanna feel the crushing gravity of every choice we make. And I'm chasing horizons that I'll never reach, trying to find the quiet lessons that you couldn't teach. Running from the shadow of your final ghost, right when I'm standard miles away from what I love the most. The sun is slipping down beneath the distant line and taking every hope that you were ever mine. Lost out on a road that stretches far and wide, chasing the horizon with an empty space inside. Can you run away from what is built into your skin, or does the highway loop right back to where you must begin? I press my foot down hard against the metal floor, but speed can't outrun the locking of your door. I'm fleeing from a heartbreak that I carry in the sea, a permanent passenger to make my loss complete. 'Cause I'm still chasing horizons that I'll never reach, trying to find the quiet lessons that you couldn't teach. Running from the shadow of your final ghost, right when I'm standard miles away from what I love the most. The sun is slipping down beneath the distant line and taking every hope that you were ever mine. Lost out on a road that stretches far and wide, chasing the horizon with an empty space inside. The sky goes dark, the stars appear, but your goodbye is still the only thing I hear. The road goes on into the night, chasing horizons out of sight. I turn the record player on the track for the melody you love fills up the empty space. I step out slowly onto the living room floor and pull the midnight shadows into my embrace. I place my right hand where your waist used to be and hold the open air exactly like a frame. The dust motes dance inside the cold twilight sea as the piano chords softly whisper your name. The neighbors probably think that I've lost my mind, spinning in circles with the love I left behind. But in the dim light, the illusion is so deep. It's the only way to find some peace before I sleep. And I am dancing with ghosts in the center of the room, swirling through the wreckage of our sudden doom. A phantom step to the left, a shadow to the right, trying to make the memory last through the night. Your favorite dress is just a trick of the eyes. The music plays our very last goodbye. Nobody can save me from what hurts the most. Left here all alone, just dancing with a ghost. I close my eyes and swear I feel your silk shirt, the fabric sliding smooth beneath my trembling hand, a temporary shield against the heavy hurt, a brief escape from this deserted cold land. We used to sway right here until the morning light, laughing at how the hours beautifully flew. But now I'm stepping through a permanent night, learning how to count the missing beats without you. The neighbors probably think that I've lost my mind, spinning in circles with the love I left behind. But in the dim light, the illusion is so deep. It's the only way to find some peace before I sleep. And I am dancing with ghosts in the center of the room, swirling through the wreckage of our sudden doom. A phantom step to the left, a shadow to the right, trying to make the memory last through the night. Your favorite dress is just a trick of the eyes. The music plays our very last goodbye. Nobody can save me from what hurts the most. Left here all alone, just dancing with a ghost. Are you spinning with me in your dreams tonight, or did you step completely out into the light? While I am caught inside this agonizing walls, blaming myself for all our architectural faults. The rhythm drags me down into the hardwood floor as the final needle scratches near your bedroom door. I'm still dancing with ghosts in the center of the room, swirling through the wreckage of our sudden doom. A phantom step to the left, a shadow to the right, trying to make the memory last through the night. Your favorite dress is just a trick of the eye as the music plays our very last goodbye. Nobody can save me from what hurts the most. Left here all alone, just dancing with a ghost. The needle lives, the music dies. A cold reality cuts through my swollen eyes. My arms drop down against my side, just dancing with ghosts. The dashboard clock is glowing a bitter shade of blue. It's 3 a.m., the highway's wet, and I am missing you. The taillights of the semi-truck ahead begin to fade as the world dissolves into the trap that we deliberately made. I'm grabbing the steering wheel until my knuckles turn to white, trying to navigate the wreckage of our final biting fight. The high beams bounce right back at me, a solid wall of white, as I leave the only city where we ever got it right. You stood under the porch light with your arms across your chest, telling me that leaving was the only proper test. So I put my foot down heavy on the pedal of this car, without a clue of where I'm going or if I'll make it far. The humidity is thick now, it's seeping through the vents, blurring out the road signs and the remnants of our sense. I can't see the shoulder and I can't see the sky, just a suffocating blindness for a man who said goodbye. And I'm driving head first into the fog tonight, losing every single trace of your beautiful light. I can't look in the rearview mirror, 'cause the past is way too loud, and the future is just swallowed by a heavy frozen cloud. There are no lines to guide me, no stars to show the way, just the mechanical momentum of a total sharp decay. A broken hearted straddler on a terrifying log, staring at the absolute end, driving headfirst into the fog. It's a specialized kind of terror when the visibility goes blind, when you can't see the damage that you left so far behind. Did I make a grand mistake when I pulled out of the drive? Is there anything of you and me that's managed to survive? The mist is clinging to the glass like a million tiny tears, a physical manifestation of my deepest, darkest fears. I'm coasting through a ghost world where the structures disappear, realizing that without you the horizon's never clear. Yeah, I'm driving head first into the fog tonight, losing every single trace of your beautiful light. I can't look in the rearview mirror, 'cause the past is way too loud, and the future is just swallowed by a heavy frozen cloud. There are no lines to guide me, no stars to show the way, just the mechanical momentum of a total sharp decay. A broken hearted traveler on a terrifying log, staring at the absolute end, driving headfirst into the fog. If I slam on the brakes right now, will the greyness clear away? Will I find myself back in the warmth of our yesterday? No, the mist is in my lungs now, and it's settling in my brain, and a heart that drives in blindness is a heart that invites the pain. Beautiful light, I can't the fog. The wipers are still pushing, but the window won't get clean. I'm surrounded by the grayest dark that I have ever seen. No headlights in the distance, no signs to speak your name. Just a lonely driver and the freezing of the frame. Driving headfirst into the fog. Goodbye. Goodbye. The emerald canopy is beginning to fray. A chill in the morning that won't go away. The porch swing is empty, the garden is dead, and I'm tangled up in the things that you said. The green of our summer is starting to rust, and all of our promises turn into dust. I watch the first leaf take its final slow dive, and wonder how long I can keep us alive. The warmth is retreating, the shadows grow long, and the wind through the branches is singing our song. It's a beautiful funeral out on the lawn. Oh, we're bleeding into autumn. The fire is gone. The twilight is stretching from April to dawn. You left with the swallows, you flew with the wind, and left me to watch where the summer had sinned. The colors are burning, a brilliant decay, as I watch all the gold turn to skeletal gray. Yeah, my heart is just bleeding into autumn today. I'm raking up memories like dead brittle leaves, but the pile only grows and the heavy heart grieves. I find an old ticket stub deep in my coat from that night by the lake when we floated a boat. We thought we were endless, we thought we were brave. Now I'm just standing at summer's fresh grave. The mist on the river is heavy and thick, and the passing of time is a cruel sudden trick. October is coming to lock up the door, and I don't think I'll see your sweet face anymore. The frost on the window pane traces your name, a quiet reminder that nothing's the same. The world is just sleeping, but I am awake, feeling the frost that a lifetime will take. and let the trees bear. I'll wrap myself up in the cold, biting air. The winter is coming, the snow will fall soon, and bury the ghost of our sweet afternoon, bleeding into autumn, until there's nothing left but gray. The emerald canopy is beginning to fray. A chill in the morning that won't go away. The porch swing is empty, the garden is dead, and I'm tangled up in the things that you said. The green of our summer is starting to rust, and all of our promises turn into dust. I watch the first leaf take its final slow dive, and wonder how long I can keep us alive. The warmth is retreating, the shadows grow long, and the wind through the branches is singing our song. It's a beautiful funeral out on the lawn. Oh, we're bleeding into autumn. The fire is gone. The twilight is stretching from April to dawn. You left with the swallows. You flew with the wind and left me to watch where. I see your keys sitting right by the kitchen sink, and hear your laugh echoing down the hallway floor. I pour 2 cups of coffee before I even think, then turn around to face a locked and empty door. The clock keeps ticking, but the dates are bleeding past. I swear I felt your hand resting on my right arm. My mind is desperate to make the fiction last, to keep my freezing spirit safe and warm. They say acceptance is the path to find the light, but I'd rather lose myself inside the night, where the memories are solid as a stone, and I can't pretend I'm not completely alone. Caught in the blurred lines of reality, losing my grip on what you used to be. A beautiful dream, fighting a waking nightmare, reaching out wide for a ghost who isn't there. Is this a memory or just a trick of the mind, sifting through the records that we left behind? I can't tell the difference between the gold and the gray, living in the blurred lines since you walked away. I check my phone to see if you have called my name, and find our old text threads frozen in the screen. I close my eyes and swear I'm in our favorite frame, right back in the July sun where we should have been. But then the cold air hits my face and breaks the spell. The static on the radio is loud loud and clear, a sudden harsh reminder of a final nail in the crushing truth that you're no longer here. They say acceptance is the path to find the light, but I'd rather lose myself inside the night, where the memories are solid as a stone, and I can't pretend I'm not completely alone. Caught in the blurred lines of reality, losing my grip on what you used to be, a beautiful dream, fighting a waking nightmare, reaching out wide for a ghost who isn't there. Is this a memory or just a trick of the mind, sifting through the wreckage that we left behind? I can tell the difference between the gold and the gray, living in the blurred lines since you walked away. Am I losing my mind or just keeping you alive, building an illusion where we still survive? The walls are spinning and the borders start to fade, lost inside the sanctuary that my grief has made. Please don't wake me up if the truth is built of stone. I'd rather live a lie than face this house alone. Cause I'm stuck in the blurred lines of reality, losing my grip on what you used to be, a beautiful dream, fighting a waking nightmare, reaching out wide for a ghost who isn't there. Is this a memory or just a trick of the mind, sifting through the records that we left behind? I can't tell the difference between the gold and the gray, living in the blurred lines since you walked away. The shadows shift, the vision breaks, I finally feel how much my spirit aches. A cold glass room, a lonely bed, just blurred lines inside my head. The emerald canopy is beginning to fray, a chill in the morning that won't go away. The porch swing is empty, the garden is dead, and I'm tangled up in the things that you said. The green of our summer is starting to rust, and all of our promises turn into dust. I watch the first leaf take its final slow dive, and wonder how long I can keep us alive. The warmth is retreating, the shadows grow long, and the wind through the branches is singing our song. It's a beautiful funeral out on the lawn. Oh, we're bleeding into autumn, the fire is gone, the twilight is stretching from April to dawn. You left with the swallows, you flew with the wind, and left me to watch where the summer had sinned. The colors are burning, a brilliant decay, as I watch all the gold turn to skeletal gray, and my heart is just bleeding into autumn today. I'm raking up memories like dead brittle leaves, but the pile only grows and the heavy heart grieves. I find an old ticket stuck deep in my coat from that night by the lake when we floated a boat. We thought we were endless, we thought we were brave. Now I'm just standing at summer's fresh grave. The mist on the river is heavy and thick, and the passing of time is a cruel sudden trick. October is coming to lock up the door, and let the rain fall and let the trees bear. I'll wrap myself up in the cold, biting air. The winter is coming, the snow will fall soon and bury the ghost of our sweet afternoon, bleeding into autumn until there's nothing left but gray. I didn't pack your things in garbage bags or throw them on the lawn. I didn't change the locks the second I knew you were gone. There are no screaming matches echoing through these empty halls, no bitter, jagged ink scratched across the bedroom walls. I folded up your sweaters with a heavy, steady hand, respecting the beautiful kingdom that we built upon the sand. We simply ran out of the magic that keeps a fire bright, and I won't drag your name through the mud of the night. It's a tragedy we didn't survive the changing of the year, but I refuse to let our history dissolve in hateful tears. You were my sanctuary, you were my saving grace, and I will hold that truth no matter who takes your place. Oh, I'm giving you an honorable goodbye tonight, stepping out of the warfare, letting go of the fight. I'm blessing the memories of the love that we made, and letting the colors gracefully fade. No villains, no victims, just two broken hearts accepting the ending of our favorite parts. It hurts like hell to watch the final curtain tie, but I'm sending you off with an honorable goodbye. I found our old photograph from that weekend in Spain, before our smooth horizon met the heavy, freezing rain. You were looking at me like I held the keys to the sun, back before the unraveling had even begun. I could choose to be angry, I could choose to be cold, and burn down the chapters that we used to hold, but that would be a betrayal of the person I was when I loved you completely, just because. It takes a strange kind of courage to look at the ruins and smile, to thank the person who walked with you for a mile. I'm burying our future with dignity and peace, releasing the anger to find my own decrease. Go find your horizon, go find your new dawn, with the absolute certainty that I am cheering you on. Yeah, I'm giving you an honorable goodbye tonight, stepping out of the warfare, letting go of the fight. I'm blessing the memories of the love that we house is so quiet, the dust has all set, and I'm looking at our past without a single regret. A clean pair of hands, a heart full of grace, as I gently remove your picture from this space. An honorable goodbye. Be well, my love. Be well, my The coffee's gone cold on the counter again. It's been 3 weeks since we were more than just friends. There's no broken glass and there's no slamming doors, just the soft, heavy weight of your boots on the floors. You didn't pack fast, no, you took your sweet time, folding your shirts in a neat, perfect line, while I sat at the table and watched you erase every small piece of yourself from this place. They write all the anthems for wars in the street, they're screaming and crying when two lovers meet. But nobody warns you about the goodbye that happens in whispers without even a cry. Oh, it's a quiet kind of ruin tonight. No thunder is crashing, just running out of light. The walls aren't shaking, the roof didn't fall, but the silence is swallowing us after all. You kissed my left cheek, said you hoped I'd be fine, and left a clean circle where your ring used to shine. No sirens are sounding to mark my despair, just a quiet kind of ruin hanging in the air. I found a stray bobby pin under the bed, a tiny brass reminder of things that you said. I didn't break down and I didn't yell out, I just laid on the mattress and wrapped it in doubt. The neighbor is mowing his lawn down the lane, the world doesn't stop for a civilized pain. It's a beautiful Tuesday, the sky is so blue, which makes it much harder to sit here without you. I'm waiting for the anger to kick in my chest, to give me some motion, to give me some rest. But it's just a slow leak in a tire on the road, a gentle collapse from a structural load. You walked out so politely, you closed the door tight. Not even a shadow was left in the night. It's a quiet kind of ruin tonight. Your thunder is crashing, just running out of light. The walls aren't shaking, the roof didn't fall, but the silence is swallowing us after all. You kissed my left cheek, said you hoped I'd be fine, and left a clean circle where your ring used to shine. No sirens are sounding to mark my despair, just a quiet kind of ruin hanging in the air. The dust motes are settling, the hallway is still, the The evening comes in with a delicate chill. No storm in the distance, no smoke in the room. Just a perfectly tidy, sophisticated doom. A quiet kind of ruin. And then the ticking of the clock takes over. The coffee's gone cold on the counter again. It's been 3 weeks since we were more than just friends. There's no broken glass and there's no slamming doors, just the soft, heavy weight of your boots on the floors. You didn't pack fast, no, you took your sweet time, folding your shirts in a neat, perfect line, while I sat at the table and watched you erase every small piece of yourself from this place. They write all the anthems for wars in the street, the screaming and crying when two lovers meet. But nobody warns you about the goodbye that happens in whispers, without even a cry. Oh, it's a quiet kind of ruin tonight. No thunder is crashing, just running out of light. The walls aren't shaking, the roof didn't fall, but the silence is swallowing us after all. You kissed my left cheek, said you hoped I'd be fine, and left a clean circle where your ring used to shine. No sirens are sounding to mark my despair. Just a quiet kind of ruin hanging in the air. I found a stray bobby pin under the bed, a tiny brass reminder of things that you said. I didn't break down and I didn't yell out, I just laid on the mattress and wrapped it in doubt. The neighbor is mowing his lawn down the lane. The world doesn't stop for a civilized pain. It's a beautiful Tuesday, the sky is so blue, which makes it much harder to sit here without you. I'm waiting for the anger to kick in my chest, to give me some motion, to give me some rest. But it's just a slow leak in a tire on the road, a gentle collapse from a structural load. You walked out so politely, you closed the door tight. Not even a shadow is left in the night. Yeah, it's a quiet kind of ruin tonight. No thunder is crashing, just running out of light. The walls aren't shaking, the roof didn't fall, but the silence is swallowing us after all. You kissed my left cheek, said you hoped I'd be fine, and left a clean circle where your ring used to shine. No sirens are sounding to mark my despair. Just a quiet kind of ruin hanging in the air. The dust motes are settling, the hallway is still. The evening comes in with a delicate chill. No storm in the distance, no smoke in the room. Just a perfectly tidy, sophisticated doom. A quiet quiet kind of ruin. And then the ticking of the clock takes over. I didn't pack your things in garbage bags or throw them on the lawn. I didn't change the locks the second I knew you were gone. There are no screaming matches echoing through these empty halls. No bitter jagged ink scratched across the bedroom walls. I folded up your sweaters with a heavy, steady hand, respecting the beautiful kingdom that we built upon the sand. We simply ran out of the magic that keeps a fire bright. And I won't drag your name through the mud of the night. It's a tragedy we didn't survive the changing of the year, but I refuse to let our history dissolve in hateful tears. You were my sanctuary, you were my saving grace, and I will hold that truth no matter who takes your place. Oh, I'm giving you an honorable goodbye tonight, stepping out of the warfare, letting go of the fight. I'm blessing the memories of the love that we made, and letting the colors gracefully fade. No villains, no victims, just two broken hearts, accepting the ending of our favorite parts. It hurts like hell to watch the final curtain tie, but I'm sending you off with an honorable goodbye. I found our old photograph from that weekend in Spain. Before our smooth horizon met the heavy freezing rain, you were looking at me like I held the keys to the sun. Back before the unraveling had even begun, I could choice to be angry, I could choice to be cold, and burn down the chapters that we used to hold. But that would be a betrayal of the person I was when I loved you completely. Just because it takes a strange kind of courage to look at the ruins and smile, to thank the person who walked with you for a mile. I'm burying our future with dignity and peace, releasing the anger to find my own decrease. Go find your horizon, go find your new dawn, with the absolute certainty that I am cheering you on. I'm giving you an honorable goodbye tonight, stepping out of the warfare, letting go of the fight. I'm blessing the memories of the love that we made, and letting the colors gracefully fade. No villains, no victims, just two broken hearts, accepting the ending of our favorite parts. It hurts like hell to watch the final curtain tie, but I'm sending you off with an honorable goodbye. The house is so quiet, the dust is all set. I'm looking at our past without a single regret. A clean pair of hands, a heart full of grace. As I gently remove your picture from this space, an honorable goodbye. Be well,